I'm Ross, the music teacher. I'm going to show you how to find any note on the fretboard. You'll see at the bottom of the screen two versions of what's called our chromatic scale. So of course, if you're trying to find notes, I'm going to assume that you know what the notes are in the first place. So operating on that assumption, let's just discuss how far of a distance we have from one note to the next. Each note in the chromatic scale is 1/2 step away from the other note next to it on either end. And as it so happens, our fretboard is the same way. We have each fret to the next being 1/2 step. So all you need to do is actually think about what note you're finding on what string. So if I'm trying to find the note C on my A string, I'm certainly going to start with the note A because that's why we call it the A string. And then the first frets are A sharp or B flat, whatever you want to call it. Then we have B, and then there's my C. So how do we memorize it? That's the big question. I use a really simple method. I'm going to include a link to get this flashcard template. But what I suggest doing is actually using a set of flashcards where the first stack has the name of the strings and the second stack has all of the notes of the chromatic scale. Keep them separate. You're going to draw one note, one from the string stack, one from the note stack. Then you'll find that note on that string using the method that I showed you. By all means, go the long route. Now, if you go through the chromatic scale once a day, in a couple months, you'll know the fretboard fairly well. So by all means, please follow the link to get the flashcard template, and happy practicing.